That beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. For check it. Green select glucometer. For check it. Push sugar level for check it. For check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Step into a world of exquisite fragrances at Ghana's #1 perfume hub. Visit us at Rack Luxury Perfume, located in Santa Maria, Asiama Junction, or find us in New Akimota, opposite Christ Redeemed Glory Church. Just a 3-minute walk from Akimota Melcombe, your journey to finding the perfect scent begins here. Whether you're shopping for yourself or looking for the perfect gift, we offer an extensive collection for both wholesale and retail. Proudly, we are the exclusive sole distributor for the luxurious Gloria perfume. Follow us on social media for the latest updates and exclusive deals. Find us on Instagram at rack_perfumes and on Snapchat and TikTok at rack_perfumes. Connect with us on Facebook at Rack Luxury Perfumes and be the first to know about new arrivals. Reach out to us at +233 59 461 6199 or WhatsApp at 05. Step into a world of exquisite fragrances at Ghana's #1 perfume hub. Visit us at Rack Luxury Perfume, located in Santa Maria, Asiama Junction, or find us in New Akimota, opposite Christ Redeemed Glory Church. Just a 3-minute walk from Akimota Melcombe, your journey to finding the perfect scent begins here. Whether you're shopping for yourself or looking for the perfect gift, we offer an extensive collection for both wholesale and retail. Proudly, we are the exclusive sole distributor for the luxurious Gloria perfume. Follow us on social media for the latest updates and exclusive deals. Find us on Instagram at rack_perfumes and on Snapchat and TikTok at rack_perfumes. Connect with us on Facebook at Rack Luxury Perfumes and be the first to know about new arrivals. Reach out to us at +233 59 461 6199 or WhatsApp at 059 861 2592. Rack Luxury Perfumes. Smell unique, smell classy.
Anyways, Friday is here with us, and when it is Friday, you know how we do it. We take it cool, calm, and nice here on Sammy Flex TV. And just so you know, another Friday, obviously meeting us, and we are taking it calm, cool, nice, and collected. You can also join us. Let's do it same way. It is going to be a very snappy one because we know your weekend is here and you surely have to enjoy your weekend as you want to enjoy it. My name is Sammy Flex. Welcome to Showbiz Daily. In the studio, my gentlemen are seated. Roland Amate, Shagzy, Shatta Movement, Roland Report on YouTube and RolandReport.com, as well as in team Dode Solomon, who is at the extreme end, our online manager here at Sammy Flex TV, or better still Flex Entertainment Limited, and Intidosu Digital Solutions boss for your management online, and he is going to monetize this year. If your mom monetize be can not to sasa what can I say agro try now be who send it here. That is it. But Chemo can do it for you, so if you want it, just call him and register under Intidosu management. You'll be taken care of. Anyways, Digital Rasta is called Currency, who is doing my camera for me, and Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. Join us and let's hit the topics as we have them on our table. Now let's see which one will qualify as our first story. Today is Friday, so let's do this as our first. A gentleman is crying. In fact, Osu Obonsamu Fowa Efo. And you know why the gentleman is crying? According to the gentleman, he has been duped by a certain lady he met online. And according to him, when he met the lady, he was thinking marriage to her or with her. So when the lady told her she started a business, he said, well, if I want to marry you and if you want to do some business, why not? Because I'm seeing my future with you, I want to invest into your future. So you were even demanding for 20,000. Because I want to invest big, I decided to invest 50,000. Now, according to the gentleman, the moment the money hit the lady's Momo or account, the lady blocked him. Now, one man is down, nowhere to find this lady. And I'm asking, should we consider him a good Samaritan or should we consider him a big fool? Because I am seeing another angle where someone thought, I want to live my life with you, and I'm sure it wasn't a short while. Maybe they have spoken for some time. Charlie, I want to live my life. Let me support you. Why not? After all, we are coming to marry. So if I support you and you win, it is our win. Only for him to send the money to the lady. 50K. In fact, the lady was even demanding for 20K. Because the lady felt, oh, me nya 20,000. I met him there for a near my tonsa. Because Debbie, train, you have worry. Oh, yeah, me mana ye intending, my minion 50,000 mao. Na yentimin koyenim. The moment the money hit the account, no poof. Lady, ejefu, elaji. Okoya, wayira. And I'm asking, would you consider the man's actions as a good Samaritan or as a big fool? Or both. Well, let's watch his video, and because this Friday we will start with this. Watch this.
Because baby I'm the fan. Ghana mana mu ba heart no. Afi na matemo ase pa. Because baby I'm the fan. Aya ne ho din. Ye mo ye ho de emle. Nti se de mu no. Se mo anya sa suma tantan na mo be koso awusa. Mo be wuse se inwan. Ane mponche. Mo be wuse buro nyankokọ. Asema America we na enye obi ne ade no me ha ne ade me. Me ene ade me. Me ware da. Na de mu ye tantan we de many nipa kra mpo nua wale nso ho. Me hia me ne wakasa. Wate mase adwuma wo ye me hu ne se ebeboa me da ache se bitumi di sika hyemu a ebeboa me da ache. Aboa wo aboa ye ma dachi ana me mahu nyansa sa ni ade na wo ye no mfaso be baso ntino sa de a ma me mfa sika nhyem na me ya me nkotua TV station no munye omunye ho advert me nkotua tia nkofo bi no mummo ho dawru maye me ya me the store eba na ya kra ne ma ne wo na ya ton Bibusa ose ska be say uksi be 20,000. Me so be pesa de nye kesinte no. Na me yes okay. Me budget 50,000. And 50,000 no. Aba. E ba wie ya. Wa broke me. Sikane de ehia pa but ehia. Me da so won kwen. Me da nyame ase. Se metimi anya ho de foforo de ayadwuma. Enyeska nemo mu no hwe dakoro oba kohia o mita obeku ato atwene se wo na mu no mo am fault
Well, this is the story of our Good Samaritan and our big fool. And I want to pick the views of my gentlemen here in the studio and ask them that how do they analyze this man's issue? Chemo, social pressure, maybe you can take this up.
But only Good Samaritan and them.
Oh, Chemo, Obia or Peso Boa, Obi Nane Dachi and Tono, only Good Samaritan. That's what I'm saying. Good Samaritan.
A way to impress. Now, a person or child girl will say, oh, scat or belt to me a boano. And no de mano. Into any way of impressing the lady. And no the man. Yes, all the man say Good Samaritan or person in future or bois. Or can it acquire some by intina or person or yes, a Bemaga Gaia or Babusan is car, the Obusano cry in Rusa and so also the beer account. Or no any business. And also he had 20,000. Was my mom 50,000? Are they? What do you
Oh, say Felician Pacono was being moderate, but Felician, you can afford more.
My name started moderate, you know. Never said the echo. Now, will be out there canon. Men could dinner and me as Jamaquia men Sammy. Oh, a binum prepare or Mahoma or Manim Kuguase, and as I am to Mobina, man yai. I mean, Obia was Shiano online. Onya face to face. Who na busia for e de o ko sending the sikasa say obese obo an say de be ya da achi mo ma be make us kra no no e bi ko boyfriend a say sika na obebusa no o ja command boyfriend into one man na easy kra man o ti abrocha o send be ide sa na dodo na ekusi into we de say o ma me options e me choose say or ye
Good Samaritan or a big fooler.
Fool no ye obi bi di echa kana me fama no asem na ya ba ne kan ya kan yi a ebe san to bi e say o ma no me Yesu gare ni sika gare o bre nya 50,000 wa brichira o so de ba Ghana na ya double na ma na ye double sika e ka putu
Jamo Jariki
asem no ya like utie said the all canon no ya ni trimu e wa asempa ono as a person ni trimu asempa say oh ma menye bibi na me kura se menya ware obe ya enema be koyi ni trimu ya asempa o like good intention nemu ejimi enema no was have good intention. So when you have an experience you won't do something like this. If you have an experience in life. On your BBC. If you have baby a one year drew now. I think I 1 year experience on your BBC. And your she crown. Senka or brand a bush and first cassette. Monfanya bibi mamena and a dibaku me no. How much more is all this you can come out and penalpes or warren? But I will come back home none of bush and for crown send you muscasa.
In fact, it was one of my questions. Video babonti or sure send a bush and for crown Timmy Akromode.
Oh, yes, sir. So, yeah, and go on send this scam. I am very positive say on sending a bush and fuska.
Oh, Chamo,
no, bush and for send do muska. Omo ye, me fan say omo ye 5 a bear 3 day. Base kind of bazaar. And he said, oh, Baba send do muska. Oh, quite a fast away. And yes, I won't send you musical. But Omo will need that. It is uncle sending a bush and fuska. I'm a yet me and Bakumi. And go send them man in prank and any bedroom.
But I also have personal experience. And fun is when my daughter met Bismarck in London. No more worry. And once again, because they had plans to marry, the boy also invested in her.
Good.
I'm sure you are aware.
Yeah, for sure.
Way before they got married.
Yes.
Is it not the same thing this man was trying to do?
Oh, different. On the Bismarck or Baha. Onim baby otie onim man for fan akoya some more ka onim busani bia e on that video o ya manage me na
oh
as a old woman
oh David oh David 20 block no I see
No, one picture me to mboni di kra ni di kra ono kra be kom na nye papa.
Sen ko be nim na down for nebusuafo ne bi e wono.
Ede de oni e bia ono no person be kan ese.
Ono no person be kan.
Yeah.
E na wo be kan ase ndi o kan ase na.
Because obi a ohun san ko be wa ne de. O ye sure so betimi na akwa ohun na busuani bi. Because o said o kan o tim say oni get start di aware nkomo. Enti ono obi a odi aware nkomo o ye sure so on share na busuani bi ada.
O person is with man.
Oh no Jamo. I'm just being honest.
Yeah man fa nko antina. Na wongo kan asem. E ho ni bi hu ni Jimmy level no. Say eso pa. Also before so be invest obi mu no. Na especially aware kwan so ana bibisa no. Oni ne ko actually to the extent say ono ka say onye ana odwane wa block okra na wo busuanfo ana na busuanfo be ko ama. Ansa na wo be ka o wasesa na adwene nya hwe so. Ba say da akwa we ka na asem ne die. Mejiri say busuanfo gra nim bibi say e koso. Say the o sen ka say ono kra o married da. On wo hwe the native dru a say on married da na say the o kanism kra say o empena kra on twi bi papa bi asa. No kra ni say Ghana for na say wa ntimi antwe mpena ni bi wa ha na say o kodra buta na ya
umka ende bebre hosa
intina ya
oman husu
into ya o sa bi twa ni abehwe na chi
ene be ho no ntimi fo bi
onye hwe obi a busy
na no crop de go kan great problem akoy zorena o be sa go fo bi
kan o ka
e le waja ge bi do na jo be chet kaka
e na wo send guni tugumi so e na wo tuguni so sana atiafa
aboche fo zo mu ai Ghana fo no mu aboche fo metima e do na jo omo be chira bro
I are hosam e bi mfantu omhofo me diri se o ka se de be bi nim betu omhofo se de o kan no se o te ase o wo nkwan de o be sa ya adwumaden apiska ni bi you know futu e na o mo makan especially o mo no even o mo ya wa hakra de bi you be taxi driver or show be polytechnic and I also be university there be I bubo om da enti e ba se ya futu e na bi nim de betu omo me ko tana ka motor ama akwa no Africa de na mitru se o de car be nya accident
o complaining
me ni mi nu kwa ma fan dropping
girl bia ne sakara
bia e betam ne cylinder e de ko ware
oh my God
the car front ma fan dropping ye tine mo ana akoy ye ko ye nim kaka no ma speed e baka ni es be media ma e din am tin bra de gay ye and I'm say we dey nya botre ya ko yi na kira wa so dem oba ba be fa me cylinder ama o se o de kwa ko no dia me diri se no kwa no de no dia ni ma boy na akoy etiazo ave o jene no mo o hwe me say nya botre
Jamo se si be
me say nya botre o de shawani is legon sata makobo ma abobe 2 am ho ba binti mentimi an Kofi na mse me koda office KSM ho and the speed akwa di me ko onsan hwe nanim o hwe mi sei e na wa
kasa me tro
e na me yese nya botre o de shawani mienko eni di akra bisi enje enyam nwanwa se obi o ha ono so be yese bi na futuo na de betu e ba good Samaritan de onye adwuma na edi no yanko ye
our man's problem
Asa, I won't call him a good Samaritan, but I will not also call him a fool. This is a bad investment. Yeah,
an investment gone wrong.
Exactly. This is a bad investment. When him some of these things happen.
Okay.
Like you meet people online. There are so many stories like that of people who just met online. Hello, hi, how are you? And the next year or 2 years time, you see them telling their story. It started with a hi, and now they are happily married and all of that. So some of these things happen. And again, per his narration, I am tempted to believe that even if he doesn't know the parents or relatives of the girl, it is because the relationship had not grown to a mature stage yet.
Exactly.
I'm sure it will be in the early stages. So this is one of those investments now you just do out of your own will. Oh, because he feels he can do it. And he would also want the lady to feel safe and know that regardless of the distance between us, I can still commit myself to the extent that I can commit this large amount of money even to you, for you to know how serious I am. People do it. People do it. So many people have done the same, have applied the same formula, and it has worked for them. This is just a bad investment. That's what I would say, because he was investing not because he only wanted to do the lady good.
Okay.
And yes, a lady ne papa. Senka, he has so many people in his contact list. And 50,000 commit me at him 5,000. Now I give away. But he decided to do, even when he was being asked for 20,000, decided to still do 50,000 because he had a plan. I has say na me chichire me japade wo. I has say na me invest wo. He, as much as he was investing in the lady, he was also investing in himself. Because like he said in his narration, Onim say my future now in my head is with you. So if I invest in you, indirectly I am investing in myself. Into your chinebi, sabi me no honoma, men invest in women not only because they want to help them, but me no at least that burden of say me my responsibility also my responsibility. And as much as you are my responsibility, so there will be enough space for the man to breathe. That is why men do some of these investments. Into to say they are all investing with hope, say okay, or China say koye, maybe I may crab if you are broche, but at least I know the lady is too okay to the extent that even if now I can commit 50,000 to her, then the next step could probably lady Nankasana meaning I said Nayam comes and I say lady no blockade.
Aden.
Yes, because for
what 50,000 a day then be
oh name comes.
Sure.
Because for somebody,
for
somebody that you asked for 20,000, I was sending you 50. Obama osika se si daima no.
Tianga on town only more.
Kasi eba.
By the lady no plans that
I understand. I understand. And American.
That's a crowd those sorts of boy. And person person also be so
the guy, he's actually lucky. Or you're lucky say this particular thing has exposed in the early stages. 50,000. I'm not kind but he can survive, he can still survive. And Kayadi akoye, oh, sidama me. And this time you can send money for 2 solid years. Sidama me, oh, traffic action me now completed near traffic action. Oh, traffic action, beginning I pay every stage near the amount. Now say 200 say, oh, Bob and down there one, I'll who said, say that Laura quite crying, be mouth. And at that point, and on can be soon cry. So me, I will not call him a fool because he was investing in his future. Just like Obetimi are investing in a family member and the family member be disappointed. There are people like that who have also invested in their family members. Mame. It is a bad investment. That's what I will call it. Because when a koye and a lady in Saka 50,000 now, or the Daniel Hona business nebeye kesia. The next moment we would have been hearing maybe a success story or a beautiful story was it started with just a high. It's maybe for the sake of the pain he is going through, I will not call him a fool. Neither would I even call him a good Samaritan because this is an investment he is doing. And your money investments no ye and I'll call back. Now say a man 4 year investment for bank ya kufa do kase or your friend is saying haircut. Say an investment gone back. We see cash oboto ba say nka kufa do nsa be the account be or haircut. You understand? But those people that invested in the banks,
I know they are legally obliged to.
I understand. But me patch say.
But this one there.
Omo musika do mu fie no. Akufo-Addo abeje so haircut. There. But does that mean that omo musu di musika koto bank e di omo haircut na? Omo ye fools ana? No. It is an investment. And Akufo-Addo anya haircut na sika na double ya na triple ya. And they would have even laughed at the people that kept their money in the house. It is the same thing as I'm seeing with this guy. Or your investment, no any future because he saw his future with the lady. But unfortunately, at the early stages, waboka, into me, I would just tell him, say, just like Sisia and Niatin, he should just take a cue from this. The next one, Ebimpo one yellow Kimpo and sending 50,000. Ebimpo are stretching now for 1 year, a whole year of investment, and no never come. So he should rather learn a cue or take a cue from this and know that as much as you want to invest in your future, sometimes it is also important for you to do your due diligence before you do it. It is not only with Ahani abroad. Even Yemiano here, Yedidi Amanfo. So we all can be careful.
Well, I sympathize with him. Unfortunately, his good intentions did not matter at that time. Exactly. I don't know why people are like that. They don't let your good intentions count. Our man would have learned a great lesson by now. And I want to believe, because he shared the story, I want to believe many would also learn from it. What would his family members say? I've been thinking about that. Like Chemo said, if really he is that guy who is not helping the family and they see this video, hey, the way they will curse him.
By this time, the press up.
The way they will curse him, you never forget it. Well, let's move on to other businesses. Still here on Showbiz Daily, Sammy Flex TV. I saw a post from my, I think Joy Prime. Yes, I think Joy Prime. And in the post, they were talking about they were asking fans to vote for who has the biggest fan base here in Ghana. Now, let me tell you why this has become a matter of conversation for me and maybe my people. Sometimes these media houses are often, in quote, attacked by these fans. And do you know what they say? Oh, this fandom, they are the problem in the industry. Oh, all the problems we have in the industry is because the artists have empowered their fan base. The artists have given them weapons. In fact, let me use their word. They've weaponized their fan base. This is their English. Now, a media house is also asking who has the biggest fan base. Is that not another way of also weaponizing these same fans that you see them as evil? When I saw the person, well, this is how the story is. When the artist does it, the artist is weaponizing them. But when the media is looking for clout, do you know why they made that post? They were just looking for clout. They were just looking for reaction. Oh, and I yang your one, we are boy, your mother, and no, they were also looking for clout. No, reaction we are. They will go and blame the artist for weaponizing the fans. This is my thoughts. Okay. Maybe you can have a different opinion. Agree with me, disagree with me. Let me listen to what you think. The post. So this is the post. And do you see? They went for only the important ones.
Of course.
They did not go for Poyorians. Meanwhile, Poyorians are also there. In fact, I still remember one of our fan in UK. And there was no a Poyorian, there was a Poyorian. They did not go for that. They went for yes. They did not go for Patu soldiers. They went for the three people: Sarkodie, Shatta, Wale, Stonebwoy, and they said, "Let's end this debate. Who has the biggest fan base in Ghana?" And to them, they are looking for fans to come and react, talk. But if the artist does it, why they are weaponizing the fans to be attacking media people? Bro, I don't know what you think about some of these things that our media people do or our media houses do just to make artists look bad sometimes.
I totally agree with you, and but then I am also not surprised that they are doing this, like the media houses are doing this. This is not the first time. There are other ways by which they pitch one fan base against each other. Sometimes you'll be there and you see a post of maybe two top musicians who has the most hit songs and all of that. It happens. You know, we are in an era where they say numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
It is people that lie. So definitely everybody first nanke online people na chase sensationalism. But now it is everybody. Both online and traditional media. If you don't do it, you'll be left behind. You don't do it, you'll be left behind. So because they also don't want to be left behind, as much as they may not like the fan base conversation, because of how they themselves have come to say, oh, it is the artist that is weaponizing the fan base. In fact, they will come and preach, oh, fan base is a disease, it's a curse to the industry, it's a what, give it all form of adjective, like Omubet describing.
Yes.
They will still come back and create a conversation that will still be around fan base. Because they need that. They need that sensationalism stuff to survive. They need it. Nobody can run away from it. Anybody that will dispute this is probably living in a stone age. Anybody that will dispute the fact that even traditional media, they also survive on sensationalism currently, is living in a stone age. If not, Anka Chef Smith Adewe in Kembe topical.
Okay.
If not, Anka Chef Smith Adewe can no major media. Look at the media houses that were assembled at the Lapa. How many of them? None of them had a second thought about whether or not it is true, or whether or not we had to go, or whether or not it is important or newsworthy for us to go.
Yeah.
None of it. All the major media houses were there. So me, I am not surprised.
Okay.
So now, when
chasing cloud.
Of course, everybody is chasing. You don't do it, they will leave you behind. That is the hard truth. They will leave you behind because now the non-traditional media platforms. First, it was the online that was complementing the traditional media platforms. But now the traditional media platforms is rather complementing the online. And they have huge online numbers. So they just use the platform to activate the online numbers. Until we say, yeah, sure, it is a must that we have to stream it on social media. It is a must
to secure the online numbers.
First, senka we are first no senka be a streaming online can't any problem. First, how many media houses put on active social media pages? Just few. But now, a traditional media house without a social media page you are as good as an ordinary person with an ordinary
you are a non-living organization.
Profile online.
Community radio.
So now,
even there they have.
So now even newspapers are being transferred online.
Exactly.
Are being done online. So me, I am actually not surprised. So now, as it stands, should anybody on any traditional media platform or any traditional media platform for that matter come and tell me, oh, and now the fan base is a curse, now the fan base is this, the fan base is that. It is just like you displaying your ignorance in public.
Okay.
That's how I see it.
Okay.
It is just like you displaying your ignorance in public, because these are the same people that you will come just spark them like that.
For them to give you what you're looking for.
Assuming we collapse all these fan bases, what will motivate you to come and make this post? Because as it stands, I don't know how this particular post is going to fix Gamro. I don't know how this particular post is going to fix FirePad. I don't know how this particular post is going to maybe bring an investment into the space. You understand? It is just about you activating these same fan bases that you are calling them a curse.
To do whatever that we want to do.
Yes, for you to get numbers.
Business,
Because at the end of the day, what monetize your Facebook page, the reaction that you get, spark it off. And that is the world we are living in. So the thing that you are saying, it is a curse, no? And one of you secret drone.
It also can curse no.
It also can curse no be.
Well, to be frank, when I also saw it, I was saying that the fan base if everybody can admit and accept that they have come to be part of our industry, we will be fine. In fact, now they have a department in our industry, whether you take it or not. They have a department, they have an office. Because do you know what happens? When even the artists are doing their major events, they use some of these guys in the fan-based groups to help whatever they are doing. So definitely, they have become a part of our industry. Yet, these people come and accuse artists for weaponizing them, for doing this, and I don't know what Chemo will add to this.
Yeah, well, this post in particular was just to get more interaction on the page.
I know.
Cloutenberg. Yes. That was the basis of them posting this. Because what they have done, it will be even difficult for them to know who has the bigger fan base.
Yeah. Because
they have just posted the pictures and people will comment under it. How are they going to tell you who has a bigger fan base?
They're actually going to fight there. It's not. They're not even going to comment again.
Yes. So it was just for interaction. It was just to push their social media to be active. It has nothing to do with them getting the real results or
information
the
they want to put out. Yeah.
That's what they wanted to do. There's an option for them to do a poll. There's an option for people to vote. They didn't go for that, but just picture and say comment under it. It was just for interaction purposes. So, I mean, for them, yeah, I agree with you and Roland. I mean, the hypocrisy of them talking against fan base and again using fan base to push
change reaction.
Yes, I mean, you can just imagine. That's the hypocrisy of the media. Sometimes they will only do it to benefit themselves, but they will criticize others for doing same. You are using the fan bases to get interaction on your social media pages, but you don't want the artists to use fan base to also push their career or their music.
When they do it, they will say they've weaponized them.
Meanwhile, you are also using them in the same way. So I mean, it's just the hypocrisy of it. I don't see anything wrong with it if they are not the ones criticizing, because the fan base, they are there. They have come to stay. You can't do anything about it. So if there's a means or there's a way for you to use them to your advantage, why not do it?
Go ahead.
But don't criticize somebody using them for their business and then you also doing same, but you don't want us to criticize or you think yours is okay. That's the part that I don't.
Yeah, exactly my thoughts actually.
Yes. Apart from that, I mean, there's nothing wrong if you want to use them that way. Just don't come back and criticize the same thing when it's not you. If it is not you doing it, that's not fair to everybody. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. And I want to believe that at this stage, if we are all going to admit that fan base is part of our industry, like I said earlier, we will be fine. You can't ignore them. So you people should stop saying they've been weaponized and yes, the artists need them. That is why they will still put some people out to represent some key areas in their career. They will say, you deal with this, you deal with that. So they can even connect easily with their fan base. But what do we see? Kromua, I know people who have said on countless occasions, the artist fan base, that is the problem of our industry. I said, like how? The whole industry that we have here in Ghana, you think artist fan base is the problem? Then you are not thinking. You are not thinking.
And then I'm a gamble phone to me.
No, you are not thinking. If that's how you see it, then obviously you are not thinking. And I pray that some of these things will go a long way to conscientize everybody that Obia and making sure say they're all and then the amount they open and tear the amount for media for no see I know yes and so. It's just that their page was down. I'm not sure imposted. Charlie and Troy, fans baby goose. And baby goose they have caught. And that is what they did. Yes. You bet two loophole not two. If I loophole more covers cry, you bet two. And the love of got the lacuna. Lacuna, they will be a lacuna. Well, that is just by the way. Let's move on to our next business, and Kofi Kinaata is in the news. I'll sure be having my fair share on this particular story. But let's watch this interview critically. In this interview, Kofi Kinaata was asked about the people who discovered him. His response will surely get you thinking, just as it has gotten us thinking here on Sammy Flex TV. Richie, bring Kinaata's video. Let's pay attention to it. Whether he spoke well, whether the people he mentioned will be happy the way he spoke, or you think Kofi Kinaata might be keeping some issues in him. Watch this. I'll be back.
Sa personalities am bo mudin emu de hin na discover because ya na ye chinye bebre. Sa personalities am bo mudin emu de hin na discover because ya na ye chinye bebre. Now, number 1 is Dr. Pounds, 2 Castro, 3 Samini. When discover the talent Kofi Kinaata.
So what can discovery am the Kofi P1 task. It's in the moment church discovery.
Oh, chim.
So can obi a discover mfane a discover obi or ball and then for discover obi all tonwom. Example in dey bia we fe the wufi na aka fo obi do me paint ho. Ne paint and only paint one paint and a lot tonwom. Na ebisa na the painter atonwom da o dey bi atonwom ade nyanwom eboto a aminimo e bita atonwom bla na nyi painter na akọ studio na church na watonwom o chele onyim do obetima atonwom but obi na wa discover the ewonwom talent but say about to do obi wa abaka enwom competition ofinifia na for the ball ofinifia was wa just for half any boot wa for car or takra de budu akra all ball na ehunu wo na say discover na parent be ko ofinifia le ban na call ball abedi
Okay, ball na.
yes into no yan kind discovery but e bia projection.
Okay.
And the because e be ebo hunu no or level 1 ehunu na ngene boko level 2 obi so bo so ni se wan na level 3 but enchede discover no coach no Messi ohun Messi first and the monk of the Messi ball we be say na so yon no discover Messi.
Okay.
So Messi coach no Messi ball no Messi we dey be 4 years no pohun them early age no also one discover nti discovery na ya there what ase so justify akoto afo be feed all ball wa ha na ehunu the board all ball
nti Kofi question back when bisa ono eno wa mana e be
papa mo osuade
oh why dey scope no
because we who pounds about to Kasahari.
Okay, I don't. Oh, okay.
Yeah, or they don't call Fufi Cape Coast Bay. Not Takradi for so Western Radio wire selection don't go for more rap battle was select some account. Until the post select on the point on discover. Atasa, you post select some of battle no. I not discover. Mawa, I don't call for bed they be pounds don't go for 40 because I select Western region for 4 account.
Okay.
Na ya battle. I'm in a major winner. Na pounds whom my friend now, but my Kasahari to keep. I better now discover them in Japan.
Okay, so out.
Until them Kofrinya will play rules. If you will know Fia, Kwaha, Obi, a chill, Obi, oh, my man, come at them in pay or ball or boa career, and be or boa career.
Okay.
Like I said, I'll be having my own thoughts and opinion about this. But come through. Let me ask you what you think about this.
No, I can. He gave the presenter thesis because he didn't want to give you that quotation headline. Samini did not discover me, or they would do Dr. Pounds, Samini Castro did not discover me, Kofi Kinaata. He didn't want to do that. In fact, per his own definition, it is what it is. Unfortunately, people have been using it wrongly. I mean the word discovery. There are people who amplify the talent of people, and they are given that honor of you discovered that particular person. Kinaata doesn't want to give. He wants to give what belongs to Caesar. That's simply what he wants to do. So yes, he would have accepted that, oh, Samini discovered me, or Castro discovered me, or the three of them that you've mentioned all discovered me, and Asem did not Asembeko. But then, indirectly, he will also be disrespecting somebody else, probably the person that discovered him. Maybe he discovered himself. and he wouldn't want to take away that.
He discovered himself.
Of course, there are people who know, like at a point, you know the talents that you have. You've been able to discover the talent. Oh, I can do this. Then you start doing it. You harness it to a certain level. Then somebody sees you and see, oh, maybe you are not doing it to that level. Maybe I can help you. Then the person helps you to amplify. It doesn't mean the person did that discovery. You did the discovery with the fact that you knew you can do this. And in fact, you've even started doing it. That's why he used the Messi scenario, the Messi example. That Messi, the person that even saw Messi or brought Messi to the academy, saw him or scouted him at the age of 4. Even that person said he did not discover Messi. Meaning, Messi discovered himself. Or probably there is another person that knew that Messi, why don't you play this ball and see? And the person started playing and said, okay, now you can play ball. Maybe that person discovered Messi. So there are so many people that actually discovered themselves, but it is others that help them to harness that particular talent or that particular discovery.
I see.
So for that, technically, we can give them that accolade. But when it comes to the word discovery, I agree with him that sometimes we should tone down with the way we use it, and they can't see ama and if you want to challenge, unfortunately, because they are the people that amplified whatever talents that you have, it's seen as disrespectful or ungratefulness.
Okay.
So sometimes some of these talents would want to, well, let me keep quiet. Besides, nobody is dying. Make catch them that say, of course, it will not take anything away from me.
Yeah.
Neither will they take anything away from you. So let me just keep quiet. Let them do whatever they want to.
No one can.
No one can. But in Kinaata's story, he doesn't want that kind of conversation in there.
Okay.
Maybe he discovered himself, and the others that came into his life rather helped him to amplify whatever he wants to do. So don't take that credit perhaps away from he himself to say that these people discovered him. So to him, he decided to go round and round because he doesn't want that to give the media people the headline or that juicy headline of these people did not discover me. So per his definition and explanation, you can deduce from the fact that, okay, you've mentioned these people, but it is a misconception. Per the real definition of discovery or my definition that these people did not discover me. I discovered myself, but they helped me to probably harness my talent or maybe
get to the top.
Yes, amplify it in a way.
Well, Jabo, come through.
It's really simple, but you know the way our online spaces, I mean, people want something to talk about, and those who are even loud online, most of them or some of them don't even know the basis of certain things, but they will still want to talk. Like if they get the headline like Sammy did not discover me, then go and at him the or bench. Meanwhile, the person using that word don't even know the meaning of discovery. It's sad. But I think that's what the radio presenter was looking for, and he didn't get it. I think Kofi Kinaata answered the question.
He schooled him.
Yes. Discovery, especially talent discovery, only few people do it.
Yeah.
Only few. Most of the people, they know their thing already. You just go to a village somewhere and you see.
We for the wufi na ka for bi do me paint wo. Ne paint and only paint one paint and a lot on yum. Ebisa the painter.
The talent to the next level. That you only say I discovered your talent when the person is doing something different from what you told the person to do or what you push the person to do.
Exactly.
Kofi Kinaata even gave an example that a painter came to your house doing his painting. And then you said, Charlie, you cry the way you are painting and singing. I think you can be a
musician, yeah.
You can be a musician. And the painter goes like, oh, me the music, me the painting, then you insist, okay, let's try it, whether it will work or not. Then you are the discovery of that talent. Because the person was into painting, not
mainstream music,
And now you have pushed the person to be a musician. Calibos and Kofi Asamoah is also a good example. Calibos was just the camera guy following Kofi Asamoah to go and do
recording.
Yes, and then Kofi Asamoah goes like, the way you talk and do your thing, I think you can do this one. Come and do it. Calibos at the point said that he was dragging his feet. He didn't want to do it, and then he goes like, "Oh, you let me try and see whether I can do it." And then, now he's an actor instead of a camera guy. So you can say that Kofi Asamoah discovered Calibos.
Exactly.
That one fits, but not someone doing his thing already comes to your camp and now you are the one discovering him. It doesn't work like that. But you see, if Kofi Kinaata doesn't take care and go like, no, he did not discover me. If it did not,
but this is the same. Yesterday I was arguing with Roland. Is this not the same as saying Sammy and Dr. Pounds and those people did not discover me?
Yes,
but the translation
is the same thing. But now he is giving the implication of it. Now the understanding is that they didn't discover him, but he didn't say it directly. The person listening will now get that meaning if you want to. But if you still want to insist that they discovered him, then you have issues. That's the thing. So he did well in terms of not admitting that they discovered him, but say it in a way that it is only the listener who will decide whether that's what he said.
Whether you meant yes or you meant no.
He doesn't need you to translate it to the listener.
Yes. So he did it. He did that very well, skillfully. So I mean, kudos to him for answering it in that way. I think it is putting him in a position that he will not have issue with anybody.
But how about the people? Won't they also be let down? For instance, the Sammy, the Dr. Pounds, who maybe were looking for some mention from Kofi Kinaata, recognizing his career journey and knowing that they also played roles in there.
Of course, they played role, and he's not saying that they didn't do anything.
He acknowledged them.
But
No,
they
he
didn't
did not.
discover.
No, in this video, he did not.
He did.
He did.
He did by saying that there are some people who push him to the next level of his career. And those people include Sammy, Castro, and Dr. Pounds. But they didn't discover him. So the discovery word is
the bone of contention
here. And he is not admitting to what the presenter or others want him to admit to. That's all. So yeah, he will not deny that. If you ask him whether Kofi Sammy, Castro or Dr. Pounds played a role in his career, he will say yes.
Okay.
But if you use the word discover, then there will be an issue.
Well, I pray that the people don't get disappointed. I pray. I know in Ghana how some people would want to also capitalize on some things to look good or to feel good. So knowing that I said uncle say me Jimmy shine pound acquire alpha shine mommy, well, and yes, because all these people, yesterday I was using the Black Sheriff example. Like Black Sheriff obiasa on the baby my Black Sheriff. So same way, places that he sat that he did not mention some people's name, I know some of them are somehow offended. You understand? Yeah. But this is the story of Kinaata and the other guys. How will they take it? That is always one of my wishes, that they don't take it too personal, so it becomes an issue of Kofi Kinaata being ungrateful. Now, things will do top 20, also Nimia. Okay, on fire. I know how our people do their things. Now, let's look at the very last story. When it comes to online posting, sometimes there are dynamics. There are dynamics to the extent that you can decide to post something which is the same but from different values, different locations, different angles and all. And at the same time, you can repeatedly post something over and over and over and over again. I listened to a podcast where a gentleman was saying that if you're a musician, anytime you have a song out, in fact, you should never stop posting the song. You should post it till every moment, every corner. Just make sure you are doing something about it. Meanwhile, others are also thinking, oh, they be back on your is a bit boring. Opposite reaction is so unya because you bread and one at the beer or can. These two scenarios, I want to pick views on it before we run away from here. Oh, you can start this. And let me ask what you think, whether the constant doing it or the strategic doing it, the strategic way of doing it, which one works?
Doing it constantly is also strategic. And me, I totally agree with him. The last time...
Oh, we can watch the video, right? Richie, let's watch a snippet of the video before Roland speaks.
What artists can't do is not promote their own song. But what most artists' problem is they'll put a song. What artists can't do is not promote their own song. But what most artists' problem is they'll put a song out and they be like, oh, it's out. And they might promote it for a week. And then after that second week, oh man, you know, what we doing next? Every day you gotta give your song spins. Because if you don't spin it, nobody else will. If you're not promoting it on a daily basis, how would you expect them to listen? Like, I'm promoting a book right now. The days I don't post about that book, guess what? I don't get no sales. But every time I post about that book, 5, 10, 15, 20 sales. So you know what I do? I post about that book every day because that's how I sell it.
Well, so a confirmation of what I just talked about, and Ro, continue from there.
Posting it constantly is also strategic. The last time Chemo gave us some form of statistics about the number of people that release in a day on these platforms.
Yeah.
It should inform you the number of principalities you are fighting against.
You're just one person.
Of course. Unless you don't want to release your song online. You want to do physically community by community, then we know
you want to go the hard way.
Yes, then we know manually you are dealing with this number of people in your community. But the moment you decide to do what everybody is doing, of course, there are so many millions of people also doing the same thing. So what would make the listener actually leave the millions of people that are also uploading their songs online to come and listen to you? And that is the extra of which some people are even paying. So some people know that they can't wake up today, post, tomorrow, post, today, post. That is why they are paying people to actually do it for them.
For them, okay.
And the posting comes in different forms. It's either somebody reacts to the song and post it, somebody does a video, post it, somebody even plays it online and post it. And these are different ways of the person still posting it on a daily.
Okay.
So the person will pay to influencers, pay to whichever people, bloggers, to be posting, to be reacting to it. So if this influencer posts it today, the next influencer will post it tomorrow. And it is the daily posting that this guy is talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you constantly would have to market your product. Unless you have a different product that you...
But the question is, does it not become boring at a point?
It doesn't.
For instance, in 3 months, like the way artists don't release songs too quickly. Artists release songs and in 3 months, every day, on the timeline, so would that not be boring? Would that not be...
It may be boring to some people, but it would definitely still get a different market to it. Because you can't tell me you posted today and you were able to reach the whole world or all of your target market. No. That particular constant posting it, that is why it also has to come with a strategy. Which, like, there should be dynamism in whatever you're doing.
Okay.
If you do it one way, then definitely that boring side would definitely set in. But if there's dynamics to whatever you're doing, you may be posting it every day, but still people would not get bored.
I see.
If you see people jumping on trends, it is the same song, the same sound that Aphrodita is dancing to. Then the same sound this person is dancing, but you will still get people jumping on the same trend, making it go viral. It is because there are dynamics to it.
Okay.
Just one song that somebody has done, somebody will do maybe a costume reaction to it. That is one way of advertising that song. Another person will come and will do probably a breakdown. That is another way. Another person will come and will do maybe a singing reaction to it. These reactions will be posted on a daily basis.
Okay.
Of which anybody that hops on would also, or there is the likelihood the person will come with a different form of maybe reaction to the song.
Okay.
And the person will still post it. That is the extra that you would have to go in order for your song to be heard or to be listened to.
Okay.
Else, forget it. If you think you are just going to post and the fact that, oh, I released it today, I've posted it today, so that's it. When I post it for 1 month, or maybe until the next 3 months that I'm going to release, I'm going to sit down and wait and just leave it to chance. I'm sorry for you. Because even the most established ones, the richest ones, the people with the huge connections are still doing it on a daily.
Okay.
You may not see it direct as probably, okay, they posted stream my song today, then they will post again, stream my song today, like in tomorrow. You will not see it like that. But they have different ways of still posting the same thing over and over and over and over again. So you see an artist drop a song, fans will react to it, and they will go and collate all these videos and come and share them on their page. Tomorrow they'll go and pick another person, come and share them on. It is the same song, the same product. Nothing has changed about it. It is that same product, and it is another way of you adding dynamism to whatever you're doing to sell the same product, because it is that product that you are selling.
Okay.
If you don't post it, what would you expect the people to go and buy? Your own songs or other people's songs? So if you don't do this, then I'm sorry, because the most established ones, the most financed ones are doing it, and they are doing it on a daily. So if you think you don't have the mechanism to do it, it's either you pay people or you go manually, and you now find different ways of posting the same thing over and over again. So you see Kimpaluta will drop a song today on a fans network. Tomorrow he's Amrado.
Yeah.
And on a fans network. Ochina on a Larry Kwemuni yogurt 4-2. It is the same song. Ochina on the Mami wa kitchen. Omoto. It is the same song. Ochina Ojina baby is your talker no jinemu. Or it is the same song. He is posting day by day. Until you may not do it on a daily, but it should be consistently. Until you are ready to release your next project, that is what should be on your timeline.
Forever.
And ever.
But I know some people, sometimes when they post some things, for instance, I have some two guys in mind. Okay, let me mention their name. I'm not insulting them. Professor Mike Yamwa, and I think recently I saw one from NYDJ. Every morning they have something that they post. NYDJ is posting Blinded by Grace, and Mike Yamwa, is it Abundant Grace or something? One of these two.
Yeah.
And every month, like, it's constant.
It's constant.
Do you know when they post, as much as they have some cool reaction and numbers online, when they post those things, nobody sees it?
That's what you think.
Oh,
no, so
it is there. I see it.
So let me also give you a typical example. I used to post "Welcome to Greatness" also on my WhatsApp status. Anytime before I make any other post on my status. At a point, what I realized was that I saw other people in my contact list that were also posting the same thing. They were also posting the same thing. Today, it may not be somebody just joined my contact list, and after a week, you see the person posting the same thing. So yes, maybe you have seen it over and over again, but it doesn't mean every day there are new people that are not joining. There are certain people that would definitely be affected. Maybe you are gone. You've already bought it, you are gone. But after, it is not you I'm looking at. It is the next person after you that I'm looking at.
But the danger is that you are not doing more to even attract the next person.
Exactly.
Because to attract the next person, you have to do some more.
Exactly. So that is where the add-ons come in. That is where the dynamism come in. So I may post the same thing, but to what you are saying, this is not a product that they are selling.
Yeah.
So it may not have a huge effect like it may not matter like that. But had it been a product, maybe let's say a song that they are selling, definitely they would add certain things to it that will make it more attractive. But Blinded by Grace, whatever, Welcome to Greatness, it may not be something that you are selling directly to the people. But then the other things that probably you'll be selling would need that dynamism and things that you add to it in order for it to pop up or for it to be attractive in people's minds for them to patronize it.
Well, Chamu.
Well, because I did not watch or we did not watch the longer version of the conversation, I would say that what the guy said, if you take it on the face value, is wrong. what he said and the way he said it is
Okay.
wrong. But the explanation may help, like the way Roland is trying
to add more flesh
because
to it.
The guy said post the same thing. He didn't say
Be dynamic.
and even what you are saying is not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
Technically.
If you post the same thing, in fact, technically you'll be spamming people. It will become spamming. People will even get irritated for seeing it.
I have some people like that. Like they put some things out. What kind of both?
Yes, and you do know what happens. It will get to a point. They may post an important thing, but you will not even
ignore.
Notice because you think that it's
sad back
dinner or that's supposed to so it will not
broadcast message
so it will not be effective. So I think the guy, maybe if you watch the longer version, he will explain how to do the daily posting and it will make sense. But based on just what we have watched, it's not good to do that because it will be spamming, and even YouTube at a point made that mistake.
Not only YouTube, sir, Facebook, sir. Now when you put the same thing with the same caption, they will not allow the second one.
I'm even talking about them sending you notice of new videos. You see, when they started, they were just, when you subscribe to a channel, they will just send you notice anytime that the person upload a new thing. They will send you a notice. They will send it on your YouTube app, and then they will send you an email. But you see, people are posting about 307 million videos.
At a point.
At a point, somebody has subscribed to, let's say, 1,000 channels, and then you are sending the person notice 1,000 times in a day. So it became an issue. People started complaining. Then YouTube stopped. What happened then is that when they see that you interact on that channel more, that's where they send you notice of that channel.
And even the notification bell.
Yes. So even if you have subscribed to it, they used to send you notifications, sending you emails and then notification. If you stop watching video from that channel,
they stop.
The notification will stop.
Though you've subscribed.
Yes. Though you've subscribed, you have click the
notification
bell, everything. If you stop watching video for some time on that channel, they will stop sending you
the suggestions.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I get it.
So you have to be careful. It should be dynamic. It should be different in a certain way. It could be the same song as you are saying, but if Kodjon Cancer react to it today and tomorrow is Afronita, it's different. There's a different twist to it. That's why people will come for it. They want to see how Kodjon Cancer will react to it. They want to see how Afronita will react to it. They want to see how Shatta Wale will react to it. So it's different. It's not the same thing. Posting the same thing on your timeline, it will get people away from even coming to your timeline.
Okay.
When they see the same thing over and over again. Anytime that
exactly how I was seeing it.
Yes. Anytime that somebody is coming to your page, in their head, it's the usual thing. I've seen it before. So they won't even come there. Before you realize, nobody will be visiting your page. So I agree that you have to be posting or be consistent on your page, but not the same thing. Even if you have the same song, you should have a twist to it. You can post it by giving a story about what you have done or the song. Today you tell a story how you came about the song. Tomorrow you tell a story how your song is doing. And the next day you tell something like
it should revolve around
your song, not posting the same thing. That's why I'm saying that maybe if you watch the longer version, he will explain and tell you how he is doing it. Yes, but this short one, no, don't try it. If you do that, you will just kill your account. In fact, it will get to a point that even the platform owners may flag your account.
No, even now social media pages, when you post the same thing with the same caption like twice, the second one may not go.
Yes.
They will spam it and block it and ask you to either change the caption.
Then the explanation to me, like Chemo is saying, we will still give the benefit of the doubt for
exactly.
Yeah, but I doubt if he will say something different because he used an example about his book.
Yes.
Where he said to him his book every day, it is the book that he posts.
Yes, but I can imagine that he's saying that he posts his book every day, but
the captions
for
and
what,
the conversation are different.
For all you know, he may be even reading a different chapter every day, but it's about the same.
It is about the same. The conversation around his posting is different, but it is the same book that he posts every day.
Okay.
Yes. So let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the longer version he will explain how he does it, so that people can know the right thing to follow. Putting the same thing there, it will be spamming, and you may even lose your account for doing that. Be dynamic. Yeah.
Interesting times for us to learn here on Sammy Flex TV, and that is what I've been saying all the time. If you want to learn, this is where you have to run to, and we are always giving it to you guys like it is our duty. Let me say thanks to Intimdo Solomon Chemo, who is at the extreme end, and in the middle is Roland Amate, and also to the producers, Digital Rasta Currency, who did our camera for us, and Richie Flex, who is the editor director of the show. Until then, the weekend is here. Be good and still be watching out for some videos on this platform talking about pure industry issues. Subscribe to us and let's do some more. Until then, we are out of here. Ta-ta.